On university campuses around Thailand, there is a political awakening underway. Students representing a new generation of Thai protesters are coming out to call for the removal of a government still largely run by military generals who staged a coup in 2014.
This is just the beginning. At the moment, students have come out to express their thoughts and concerns. We only just started to show our strength in numbers.
They have many concerns, but the catalyst for the protests was a court decision 2 weeks ago to ban a popular opposition party, a decision widely seen as politically motivated. While large-scale student protests are rare in Thailand, Sunatawits University has a history of political activism and was the scene of one of the country's darkest days in 1976. Dozens of students were gunned down and murdered on the campus of Thammasat University. They'd been protesting against the return to Thailand of a former military ruler who'd been overthrown 3 years earlier. It was here that the security forces began their assault on Thammasat University more than 43 years ago, firing through the fence at students. The massacre is still a sensitive subject in Thailand today, which is why the government may be particularly concerned about students from this university playing a leading role in the current protests. Protests which are again, to an extent, about an army general, the current Prime Minister who led the 2014 coup. Earlier this week, Prayut Chan-o-cha said he wouldn't answer the media's questions about politics or protests, and instead chose to warn protesters about coronavirus.
Any protest or public assembly, if you can, please postpone it. If you insist on holding a protest, please make sure that you take all the necessary precautions.
That's just a scare tactic, say critics like this former student who's been supporting the protests through art, designing stickers to hand out. He says other problems like Thailand's stuttering economy will see the protests grow way beyond the universities.
Now it's protest getting bigger from the student, but we have to have the in general people to come to support them.
At the protests, some have also risked long jail terms by expressing even subtle disapproval of Thailand's powerful royal family. The introduction of those sensitive messages adds another potentially provocative and dangerous element to a protest movement that's just getting underway. Wayne Hay, Al Jazeera, Bangkok.